Welcome aboard Bus 1. We're on our way to Edinburgh, Scotland, and we've got some time to kill. Let's play some trivia. Gamers, no Googling, because last time I failed to say it fast enough for John.
And I Googled something, yeah.
And he Googled something.
I did.
But go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name is No Google Never Has Googled Alec.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
My name's John the Googler. Cut out the last name. I've already doxed myself on this.
And I am Let's See What Happens, Austin.
Hello there.
All right, let's get right into the rules. So, we have 3 rounds and 15 questions total. Round 1, we'll have 5 questions and 1 point per correct answer. Round 2, 5 questions, 2 points per correct answer. And round 3, we'll have 5 questions and 3 points per correct answer. Now... Oh my gosh!
I hope that really got picked up in the audio.
There's been a murder!
Is this part of
There's been a murder!
What?
And all the Google servers just went down. It looks like we're going to have to solve a murder using only the knowledge of our 3 contestants. The answers will help you find out who committed this crime.
Oh, no.
To win, you'll have to solve the murder and end with the most points, because that's right. The topic for this week is murder mystery.
It's murder mystery.
Gosh. Holy cow.
Yes. So, like I said, you'll have to make an accusation of who's the killer. So all contestants must confer and unanimously decide on a suspect to accuse of the murder. If the group is correct at the end, the group wins, and the proclaimed winner is decided off of points. If the group is incorrect, nobody in the group can win the game. So work together to ensure that in some way, everyone will win.
Is one of us the killer?
Is the killer someone in this room?
We're going to go through the investigation throughout this episode.
Oh, man.
Okay.
And you're going to work together.
Is it someone we know? Is it another cast member of Bus 1 Trivia?
Is it Professor
No,
Plum?
I'll lead you through it.
In the library?
Okay.
Again, no Googling. I'm going to continue with the rules here. And then the challenge rule has an extra aspect this time. Ooh. So as normal, once per game, I will give a fake answer to one of the questions, and each of you can challenge what I reveal as the correct answer. If the player correctly guesses which is the fake answer, they are awarded 3 points. If they incorrectly guess a fake answer that turns out to be true, they lose 3 points. But on top of this, the challenge question fake answer has the potential to be a red herring clue to throw you off from guessing the correct killer. So the faster you find out the red herring, the better off your investigation will be. And there's a catch. If you find out the challenge question while we are still on it and you're correct, I will reveal it right away. Otherwise, if you wait until the end, you must lock in your guess, then lock in your accusation for the killer, and then I will reveal both.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So there's an incentive to finding the challenge question at the time.
This is a crazy expansion pack.
What a time to be my first time on Bus 1.
I'll help guide you through it, but we're going to be using your trivia knowledge to help solve this murder.
I definitely spaced out midway through that, so I'm just going to really try to hold on for this.
So Cooper, real quick, is this is this an all or nothing since we're deciding as a group? Are we all getting points?
So you're each going to get individual points as long as you get the correct killer at the end of the game.
Oh,
if you get the correct killer as a group, then we decide winner off of points. Otherwise, nobody can win.
So we all have to agree on the killer.
Correct.
Okay.
So you have to work together in that aspect.
Okay. So we're playing against
All right.
the house and also ourselves.
I'm scared.
Correct. All right. Aiden, call the police.
I thought Aiden was the one who got shot.
No. It wasn't Aiden.
Okay.
Players, while we wait for the police.
Or could it be?
Maybe we can utilize your knowledge to try and get a jump on this killer. Here's what has just occurred. We heard a sudden scream just outside before a stranger stumbled into the room and collapsed on the floor where he lies dead. So round 1 is observing the victim.
Round one.
So, contestants, where would you like to start your investigation? We can find out the murder weapon, the victim's name, the victim's profession, the victim's most prized possession, or the victim's final words.
Were his final words not just...
Yeah, like the scream.
Just like gurgling sounds. We can do final words.
Final words?
Let's do
Okay,
final
yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. You know, Aiden mentioned that our victim muttered something softly as he died.
Aiden was
With a
really
tear
involved
rolling
here.
down his cheek, he said, "Littlefoot, let your heart guide you. It whispers, so listen closely." How beautiful. From what animated film does this line originate? Yes, John.
Does it come from the land before time?
It does come from the land before time. That is 1
That's
point
a
for you.
clue?
So the victim was Cameron.
The victim is a dinosaur?
So where would you like to go from here? You have a question about the murder weapon, the victim's name, the victim's profession, and the victim's most prized possession.
Are we able to call back on you for any clues that we got previously? Because I didn't memorize all of the last lines of
The Land Before Time quote?
Perfect. No, I did not remember the Land Before Time quote.
You should know that though.
All right. What is the next area you would like to investigate?
Let's go with the murder weapon.
Murder weapon. All right. How peculiar. Remember in the 2006 Pink Panther movie starring Steve Martin when the French football coach was murdered and his jewel was stolen?
Yeah.
Our victim seems to have died the same way. What killed our victim?
Oh no.
This is multiple choice if you would like it.
I can't tell you anything about that movie besides Domburger.
All right. A. Was he shot with an arrow? B. Was he stabbed in the back? C. Was he bludgeoned with a cleat? Or D. Was he shot with a poison dart?
Oh,
All right, John.
Was it the poison dart?
It was a poison dart.
It was a poison dart. I just remember that's the
Poison
scene
dart.
that Kristen Chenoweth
Okay.
is in, and that's like all I have.
All right, so that's a point for John again.
I'm still reeling
Man.
from the setup of this whole episode.
The fact that this is a murder mystery episode.
All right, so now you have victim's name, victim's profession, and victim's most prized possession.
I like how that rhymes.
Name.
Name. All right. Aiden, see if the victim has any ID on him. He doesn't? Well, now that I look at him, I think I recognize him. He's famous. He was the dad in the 1998 Parent Trap movie starring two Lindsay Lohans. What is the name of our victim?
The actor or the
The
character?
actor.
It's the actor.
The actor?
The
I
actor.
don't know.
Oh no.
Why are these all movies from when I was a small child?
Do I know?
Go ahead, John.
Was it Dennis Quaid?
It was Dennis
What?
Quaid.
I'm
Why
so
are
impressed.
Why are the rest of you here?
I don't know. I'm
Oh my
not good
gosh.
at 2000s movie trivia.
Wow, so John gets another one because our victim is, of course, Dennis Quaid.
Dennis
The 1990s movie star who was Dennis Quaid wandered into the room, got shot by a poison dart, and then died saying the final lines to The Land Before Time.
That's
Is he
correct.
in The Land Before Time?
No,
Was he
He
the
is
mom?
not.
he was the mom in The Land Before
Let's
Time.
investigate further, though. You have a lot of good questions,
Oh my
guys.
gosh.
These are exactly what you want to hear from investigators. So would you like to go over the victim's profession or the victim's most prized possession?
I mean, he was an actor. He's 1990s movies actor Dennis Quaid. But let's see what you
What's
think his
his-
profession was.
All right. Well, actually, it seems like Dennis had actually stepped away from acting. After searching his pockets, we found he had a jigger. What profession tends to use a jigger? And this is multiple choice, if you would like it.
We don't need it.
All right.
I have buzzed.
Alec,
Is he a bartender?
he is not a bartender. Would you like to?
Ooh,
would you like to hear the
no.
multiple choice?
The answer is yes. Unless
well,
Austin
all right.
feels like
Austin's
he knows it.
next.
Oh,
Austin, would
yes.
you like to hear the multiple choice?
I would like the multiple
All right.
choice.
Is he A, a potter, B, a miner, C, a bartender, or D, a nurse practitioner?
I
can't wait till it's nurse practitioner.
It's
And I'm
not
completely
bartender. I'm gonna go with B, minor.
It is not a miner. John?
I'm going to go with Potter.
It is a potter. So a potter uses a jigger to round out the inside of a pot. So
But a
Dennis
jigger
has-
is
Oh.
that thing
It's
that
that
you pour
it's the
shots
shot
with as a
measurer.
bartender.
I think that has two answers.
That is actually called something else.
Okay, what is it called?
I'm pretty sure it's called a jigger.
I don't know.
This
No,
is very early
is
for
not.
a challenge question.
but I feel like it is though, right?
It's gotta be, because it was one of the choices, and I said it before he said the choices.
Would you like to challenge, or do we move on?
Dennis Quaid is dead on the ground. We're arguing about what a jigger is.
We have priorities, John.
I guess.
I know that's what that is called.
If you want to do it, do it.
Do we all have to challenge? I don't know how the team
Cooper, is
thing
this a
works.
unanimous challenge that we have to do?
You each have a challenge. However, if it's a correct challenge, you won't be able to challenge again.
Oh, or is this the red herring? Is this the red herring?
Well, yeah, if he gives a fake answer.
No, but isn't the red herring bad?
Yeah, because he gave a fake answer. That's what makes it a red herring, right? I'm challenging it. I'm betting my 0 points that this...
All right. Alec is challenging it. Would anybody else like to challenge?
Do I hop on? I mean, I
I'm
could
also
just even the
hopping
playing
on.
field right
I'm
now.
hopping on with my 0 points.
Austin's
Screw it.
hopping on.
I'll hop on with all 4 points. Well, 3 points,
right.
because technically we haven't
All
allocated
three of
points
you
for
are
this.
challenging?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You guys are correct. The real answer is bartender.
That was... Yeah. You can't gaslight me that hard.
Ooh.
3 points for everybody, Cooper.
3 points for everybody.
Nice.
All right, and with that, we're on to our last question about the victim's most prized possession. It looks as though our victim is clutching an item in his hands, even after death. Ah, yes, it is a sphere commonly used in the performance art of contact juggling, where jugglers use object manipulation tricks to control a ball's movement on the person's body, head, or arms. However, it seems our victim had the ball that became a commercial success in 2010 under what name?
Oh, damn
Yes,
it,
John.
It sounds like a steamed movie actor turned bartender Dennis Quaid is holding a fushigi.
Oh, no.
Oh my
It's a
god.
Fushigi magic gravity ball. That's correct, John. That is yet another point for John. Quite the investigator.
I'm doing my best. I'm a quarter of the doctor, don't you know?
And with that, we're done with round one of observing the victim. Would you guys like to use some time here to just discuss the clues you've gotten so far?
I don't... So I'm trying to
Let's,
figure out
yes.
who killed him with a poison dart because he's Dennis Quaid, a bartender who has a fushigi
Which is
And can
which is his
quote
most
the
and
land
prized
likes Land
possession.
Before Time.
That's exactly right.
That's supposed to give us something.
So we got
Follow the thread.
we got to follow the thread. That's exactly right.
Follow
Are
the
all
money.
of these clues pertaining to the one killer, or are some of them just like random facts?
Should I be taking notes?
We'll have to find that out in future rounds.
Oh my gosh.
Because well, contestants, Aiden just told me that apparently all the cops are downtown at the donut convention. So they won't be able to come investigate.
How stereotypical.
Wow.
Looks like we're gonna have to take it into our own hands and
How
follow
stereotypical.
the leads, which is our round two.
Round two.
So round two again is worth 2 points per question. So question 6. After looking into his latest profession of bartending, we found apparently last week when Dennis was picking up a shift, he got in a very public argument with a patron of the bar. Nearby witnesses heard the man yell, "You have destroyed the integrity of contact juggling with that flashy Fushigi orb of yours. I won't stand for any more of this blasphemy," before storming off. As the patron walked past, a witness noticed a tattoo of the Greek chimera on his arm. What 3 animals make up the monster chimera?
Oh no.
John,
I want to say that it's a lion, a goat, and a snake.
that is correct.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Man.
It has a lion's head, a goat protruding from its back, and a snake for a tail.
I'm the only detective on the force right now.
Wow.
I'm built for this case.
Wow, yeah. This is the case of your life, John.
This is it. This is the culmination
We
of
have a
all of my
Slumdog
knowledge.
Millionaire kind of thing going on, I think.
I should have gone to the donut convention.
All right, I guess we'll move on to question 7. One of the first people we contacted was obviously Dennis's longtime agent, Jimmy Cine. Jimmy and Dennis hadn't spoken all that recently because of Dennis's choice to move away from acting. However, Jimmy did tell us all about how he was actually the one to introduce Dennis to contact juggling. Apparently, Dennis immersed himself deeply into the scene, and Jimmy felt he had lost his friend to the world of balancing balls. However, he did hear that Dennis got a target on his back after supporting the, quote, bastardization of the sport of contact juggling by supporting Fushigi and admitting to liking the movie Labyrinth, where the Goblin King Jareth performs contact juggling tricks. What famous singer/actor played Jareth in Labyrinth? Alec.
That would be David Bowie.
That is correct. It is David Bowie.
Oh my gosh.
That's 2 points for you.
There's so much
This is just a full-on audio drama at this point.
But you're helping us solve the clues.
We're solving a crime, a murder.
You're solving a crime.
I just love the 180 from last week's episode of Clowns to this, which is just a full-on audio drama.
All right, let's move on to question 8. While talking with his agent, we found it rather interesting that Dennis was killed with a poison dart. Not only is it very unusual, but it's a strange coincidence because Dennis actually used to carry various poisons to protect himself from danger.
Of course.
Yeah, apparently, he became incredibly afraid of being attacked by sharks after being in Soul Surfer, where he starred as the father of a shark attack victim. It wasn't until speaking with the amputee surfer Bethany Hamilton, on whom the movie was based, that he eventually overcame his fear of being attacked. What type of shark took Bethany Hamilton's arm? Alec.
I feel like it's too obvious, but I'm going to guess great white shark.
It is not a great white shark. Okay. John.
Was it a tiger shark?
It was a tiger shark.
Man,
Oh my
that was my...
John knows 2 sharks.
2 points for John. All right.
Oh my god.
What could tiger shark possibly have to do with this case at large?
What
It's
what
a
is
web.
Labyrinth? What
Labyrinth?
does Labyrinth have to do with anything?
Well, because obviously David Bowie partakes in the all-time sport of contact juggling in Labyrinth.
so contact
Right.
juggling is in the Labyrinth.
You gotta,
right, it's a through
follow
line.
the lore. Follow the lore.
Follow the clues. Follow the clues.
What clues?
All right, question 9.
Dennis Quaid's storied history.
You know,
Oh,
just
man.
like you, we were confused about Dennis's choice of final words until we realized that Land Before Time was his daughter's favorite movie growing up, according to the Family Maid. He used to call her Littlefoot as a pet name, the same name of the main character from Land Before Time. He also loved the movie until, of course, he found out it was produced by Steven Spielberg, who he was boycotting for perpetuating his own fear of shark attacks through Jaws. However, the name was still fitting because his daughter went on to be an archaeologist herself, with her favorite dinosaur species being the long-necked herbivore of Littlefoot. What species is Littlefoot? Austin.
What is a bronchiosaurus?
This is not Jeopardy, but
What is a brachiosaurus?
That was a question.
What are frogs?
it is not a bronchiosaurus. I have answer choices if you would like them. So, John, I guess that's on to you.
Can I answer without the choices to steal it from John?
If Alec
John,
wants
if-
to answer without the choices, I'll let him go ahead of me in line.
All right, Alec, go ahead.
Brontosaurus.
It is not a brontosaurus.
Give me the options, Cooper.
All right, is it A, brontosaurus,
No.
B, brachiosaurus, C, apatosaurus, or D, tyrannosaurus?
Is he a brachiosaurus?
He is not a brachiosaurus.
Isn't that what
He
Austin
is-
said?
That was my
No,
guess.
he said bronchiosaurus.
That is correct.
Can we guess
Austin
again?
did say that.
Okay.
Well, it's the third. It's the
With
third
the
one.
two,
It's the third one.
It's not Tyrannosaurus.
He's not a tyrannosaurus.
that's right, because it's apatosaurus. So I guess nobody gets this one. He's an
Rats.
apatosaurus.
Okay.
News
Darn.
to me.
So here's the thing: the brontosaurus and the apatosaurus actually used to be synonymous, but in 2015 they were defined to actually be different species, and it's been identified that Littlefoot is an apatosaurus.
They are phylogenetically distinct.
But when
Interesting.
Land Before Time came out, which was before 2015, they were the same dinosaur, so I should get that point.
However, since 2015, it has been changed that he was an apatosaurus.
So they retconned the actual movie Land Before Time?
I don't think
the
they ever
dinosaur,
say.
the dinosaur he was based on turns out to actually be an apatosaurus.
But he was based on a dinosaur that was the same dinosaur before 2015.
But they are
Alec, a
they
man
are
is
They
different.
can't go back in time and change what they based the dinosaur on.
Alec, esteemed Fushigiist Dennis Quaid is dead. We
And
gotta keep
I
it
need
moving.
my points, John.
This is not a time for fighting. There's a murder that we need to solve.
Well, that's easy for John to say since he's gotten like every other question.
Wow.
It is easy for me to say that.
All right, question 10. Written on Dennis's prized Fushigi ball is the text, "If lost, please call Dennis Quaid," and then a phone number. When we called that number, a woman's voice was on the voicemail, saying, "Hey, if this is Dennis calling, Reggie just got back from the bar looking for you and found your phone. You can grab it from us when you come over for Phytotoxicology Club. If this isn't Dennis, please leave a message for when Dennis gets his phone." But what is phytotoxicology a study of? Alec.
Is it a study of poisons? Because you said he likes to know about poisons?
I'm going to need you to be a little more specific.
Like a specific kind of poison?
Yes.
Deadly poison. I don't know.
No, John.
Is it poisons derived from plants?
It is plant poisons. That's correct, John.
I know.
What other kind of
prefixes.
poison is there?
Doesn't matter.
Non-plant poison.
Yeah, not non-plant.
Meat poison.
Meat poison. Yes, phytotoxicology is a study of plant poisons.
Darn.
So with that, we're at the end of round 2 already. Let's give it a quick, I guess, point review here.
Let's
How much
not.
does everybody have? Starting with Alec.
I had a question. So since I said bartender, do I get that point?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then I have 6.
Okay. John?
Alec then has 6. I have 13.
Okay, Austin.
I have 3.
3. All right.
Austin, we're happy
all right.
to have you. Thanks for joining.
No problem. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
So in this time for our ad break, would anybody like to make a press release to the public about the information we've gathered so far?
No, I don't know. So
we know?
far, well, so I'm trying to think of suspects. So far, I have written down Maid and Reggie.
So
Who was that? Who was the woman?
And the woman's
picked up?
voice, I guess.
The
Yeah.
woman's voice was just like, "Oh, he's at Phytotoxicology Club." And the girl from Soul Surfer,
Bethany Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Could she have done it? David Bowie?
Could she
Did he
have?
do it?
David Bowie, Steven Spielberg.
Maybe.
Oh, Spielberg.
Who we know,
Yeah.
we know that he was boycotting Steven Spielberg's films because of his perpetuation of shark phobias in Jaws.
We also have the patron that was like super angry at the Fushigi ball and left with his chimera
I
tattoo.
thought that was Reggie. I thought, was that not Reggie?
I don't think it was.
Then who's Reggie?
Does Steven
Who's
Spielberg have a
They
chimera
mentioned
tattoo?
Reggie on the phone.
Does Steven Spielberg have a chimera tattoo?
Yeah, because then we can pinpoint it.
It's a good question.
That is
Does
a good
he?
question.
Steven Spielberg.
I'm not,
if
I'm
you're
not aware of
listening,
Steven
reach out to me.
Spielberg's tattoos.
Terrifying.
All right, I guess we'll go on then to round 3, which is questioning the suspects. So we've
Oh.
gathered all the best suspects of Dennis Quaid's murder. So let's start with suspect number 1. The first is the head of the Land Before Time fan club in the area, Gerald Wilson. When we went to go talk to him, we found that his house was absolutely filled with Land Before Time memorabilia, from stacks of DVDs to statues and art pieces and cosplay costumes.
Very cool. Very
He was
normal.
dressed as Spike when we arrived. He told us that Spike was his favorite character because Spike was different, just like him, and how his eyes are a different color, and how he has trouble focusing on anything other than Land Before Time. After speaking with his therapist, we found he has severe OCD with hoarding tendencies. Around what percentage of adults are estimated to live with a hoarding disorder?
You're giving me you want a prevalence rate?
I want a prevalence rate.
What? Wait.
What percent of like American
lost
adults, or what percent
everything.
of all
or
adults?
adults.
Around what percent of adults are estimated to live with a hoarding disorder?
Diagnosed?
No, this is
Austin.
prevalence rate at large.
I'm going to guess 10%.
No, not 10%. Alec.
I'm gonna guess 3%.
Yeah. So I'll take 3%. It's between 2% and 5%.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
So there you go. You get 3 points for that one.
So Gerald / Spike cosplay guy is a hoarder?
He's
Is
a
that
hoarder.
what we got from that?
So, yes.
Okay.
Suspect 2. Next, we met with the founder of the local contact juggling troupe, Richard Ball. Although he started out working in animal control, as can be seen by his many... I'll pause. Pause for a little bit there.
We all
Because
know.
why not?
What is
Why not?
All right.
Why not Dick Ball?
All right. Next, we met with the founder of the local contact juggling troupe, Richard Ball. Although he started out working in animal control, as can be seen by his many animal tattoos, he found later in life that he found something that finally made him happier than tranquilizing raccoons every day. Contact
Poison
juggling.
dart.
When asked about his opinion of Dennis, he said he should have stayed in acting to say the least, before muttering something about Dennis's, quote, ridiculous working flair when he saw him at work. What does the term working flair refer to? John.
Is he doing cool tricks while making drinks behind the bar?
He is doing cool tricks. Working flair is entertaining guests while serving drinks at a bar.
How would that have gone if we thought he was a potter?
It would have gone much differently. I have
Do you have a
different
whole
questions.
different set of questions?
I do.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a choose your own adventure.
Good
Yes.
thing we caught that. then.
Wow. This is terrifying.
Wait,
So that...
I'm so confused right now.
All right. So that was suspect 2, Richard Ball. Suspect 3, we called Dennis's phone again and managed to get a hold of Reggie Mack, who was an acquaintance in the phytotoxicology club. When we asked about his own interest in the club, Reggie said, Dennis always had his own personal reasons for learning about this stuff, but my interest has always been professional. My wife and I are toxicologists that are researching different uses of toxins in medicine. Recently, they have contributed to the field of cancer research, showing promising ability to kill tumor cells of what kind of cancer?
There's lots
Austin.
of those.
Lung cancer.
Not lung cancer. Alec.
Skin cancer.
Not skin cancer. John.
Brain cancer?
Not brain cancer. You guys want to take another run at it?
Are we going to name every organ
how
system
many
in the human body?
How many
Name them
cancers
all.
can you name?
I can name a lot.
Testicular cancer.
No.
Stomach cancer.
No.
Kidney cancer.
Pancreatic cancer.
No.
Liver cancer.
No. This is one of the... It's
Thyroid
a pretty
cancer.
big one.
It's a big
What?
one? Thyroid cancer.
No.
It's not a big one.
Breast cancer?
No.
Yeah, it's a big one though.
That's a big one.
That's a
Prostate
big one.
cancer.
No.
Darn it.
No.
We just named the 3 biggest causes of cancer in the U.S. Lung cancer, prostate cancer, breast cancer.
It's one of the big ones. I guess it's not...
I say
top three.
this is number 4.
All right.
We don't
right.
know it.
The answer is leukemia.
Blood
Blood
cancer.
Blood.
I forgot
cancer.
about leukemia.
Forgot about blood.
So,
Wow.
I forgot about
so
blood.
Dr. Reggie is in the
Dr.
toxology club.
Dr. Reggie Mack and he and his wife are using toxins to cure leukemia. I still don't like Dick Ball. He's got all the pieces over there.
Suspect 4. We decided to call in Jimmy Sine, Dennis's old agent, to officially interrogate him. However, when he showed up, it was clear to us that Jimmy actually suffered from reverse aging, like in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. What famous Roaring Twenties author was the author of the short story The Curious Case of Benjamin Button? Alec.
Is it F. Scott Fitzgerald?
It is F. Scott
Oh my
Fitzgerald.
god.
Wow.
All right. That was
That's 3 points for you.
I was like 1920s author.
That's the
I
only
have
guy I
one.
know.
I know one name.
What's funny is I was asking these questions to Connor before recording, and he said R.L. Stein.
I guess.
Oh, that's good. My other guess is going to be like Ray Bradbury or something, but I knew that was way too late. I knew that wasn't 1920s.
All right, yeah, but 3 points for you on that one. Question 15. This is the final question. Suspect number 5. Due to Dennis's constant fear, we met with a local tiger shark named Jerry. Obviously, he can't speak or walk, but man, are they dangerous. How many unprovoked and confirmed attacks from tiger sharks like Jerry have there been since 1580?
1580.
Oh,
That
man,
is a time.
1580.
Since they started counting, basically.
This is internationally, and that's pretty much when they started counting. There is a margin that I'm looking for.
We're looking for a number of attacks, right?
A number of unprovoked and confirmed tiger shark attacks. Yes, John.
40 million.
Oh my god.
No.
I don't know. That's a lot of time.
It is a lot of time.
I have no concept.
Austin.
I will say, oh my gosh, 10,000.
No. Alec.
It's gotta be somewhere in there.
I'm gonna go 100,000.
No. The answer is 138.
Okay.
My first guess was almost 500.
We got so many different orders of magnitude going on.
He really
made
got
it
us with
sound
that.
so
Man,
bad.
are they dangerous?
40 million.
All right,
As
and with
opposed to
that
138.
concludes. So let's go through our suspects again. Suspect number 1 was Gerald Wilson, the Land Before Time enthusiast. Suspect 2 was Richard Ball, the contact juggling purist. Suspect number 3 was Dr. Reggie Mack in the Phytotoxicology Club. Suspect number 4 was Jimmy Cine. And suspect number 5 was Jerry the Tiger Shark.
I like how you said Jimmy Cine, like we had become acquainted with Jimmy Cine the agent over the course of the episode.
Oh, yes. You know. Now, if you guys want to discuss, you already found the challenge question, so you got everything laid out in front of you. If you want to lock in your group accusation whenever you're ready.
I feel like it's Dick Ball. He had the motive, the opportunity, and the method down.
Yeah, because he was saying he didn't. Yeah, he said something mean about him. I forget.
He hated Dennis Quaid for multiple reasons, and Cooper had that line about how he would, when he worked for Animal Control, he would tranquilize raccoons. So he has experience with dart guns.
I did not remember that.
Okay.
I don't know why the Spike cosplayer would have any reason to do anything.
He seemed like a chill dude.
Yeah.
And we just confirmed that sharks don't kill that many people.
It could be
But it's not impossible.
Well, they
what
also
if,
can't use
But what if
poison
Dennis
darts.
is that number 138? What if Dennis is that 138?
Well, you said they can't walk around, and how would they get on land to shoot a poison dart?
There. I know Cooper is not by a body of water right now.
And Dr. Reggie took the Hippocratic Oath, or whatever it's called. So he can't harm
that would be
anybody.
What if the tiger shark hired Dick and he's like,
Ooh, could they make
and he's like the
I
kingpin?
feel like we'd have to follow the money there, and that's like getting away from us.
I feel like
we
it's
can at
too
least
easy, but
prosecute.
maybe that's because we caught the challenge question.
The man's name is Dick
Maybe.
Ball.
Are you assuming it's him because of his
Because
name,
his name
John?
is Cooper. You named a man Dick Ball, and went, well, they won't look on him suspiciously.
I think it's Dick Ball.
I think it's Dick Ball.
I also think it's Dick Ball.
Is that your guys' final answer now?
Yeah, take him downtown.
Yeah.
Book 'em,
All right.
boys.
Put him in the slammer.
You guys are correct. It is Richard Ball.
He's
You
gonna
got
go
it.
away for a long time.
You're gonna go away for a long time, Richard Ball.
Have fun in prison, Dick.
Good
Ball.
job, guys. So, let's go over the points since you got the correct killer.
I'm doing math. Hold on.
I have 12.
I have 16.
Ooh.
Well, guys.
We've had a fun time here.
I got 3.
Wow. A good first run, Austin. You did get the challenge question on your first go.
Not everyone can say
I
that.
did.
You join an
Contestants have scored much lower, believe it or not.
It's true. Oh my god.
But you know what? I had a fun time. I'm glad we caught Dick, and that's what matters.
Yeah, do we have like a cool pun line to say to Dick as we put him behind bars? Like,
Yeah, what's gonna
Oh my
what's
God,
gonna be
you
your
like a
dicked
juggle
your
line.
last ball.
I don't know about that.
And then a jail cell
You-
slamming shut.
There's a penetration joke in there somewhere because he stabbed him. Why was it Dennis Quaid? Why did it? Was that a clue that it was Dennis Quaid?
Actor Dennis Quaid.
Well, he was in Soul Surfer.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's
I'll
just the
take it.
victim, you know? It's just the victim.
It was all tied. Yeah. Oh, it all related.
It all
very
came
well.
together.
It all came together, and you got it. You got the guy. Good job, guys.
We got him, boys.
We got,
Got
it.
him. I might have to bring something like this around again, around Halloween or something. Make
Oh
it
my gosh.
Spooky.
Make it a spooky
Murder mystery was
whodunit.
wild.
It was a nice change in form.
Yeah, it's very innovative.
It was.
I'll have to figure out the best way to do it. It took a lot of time to figure out the storylines. A lot of the time went into developing the storyline over finding questions. Yeah. So I guess with that, looks like we've rolled into the station.
Just in time.
Oh, man.
Just in time.
Just made it.
And you know what? We rolled into the station, the police station, where we're dropping off
There we go.
Richard Ball to
Yeah.
A hard
for a long time.
Scotland.
Dick
A
Ball.
hard.
hard criminal. Richard Ball. That's right. So with that, thank you for writing Bus 1.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
Bye, Dick.
Bye.